You may have seen my video shredding on Foil's current largest 250 wing. This video is me doing the same on the 200 high aspect wing. This clip you're watching now is me close to the evening, out later than I probably should have, doing circles until I got the feel of the wingtips coming out of the water.
That was some crazy slippage.
The rest of this video takes place shortly after the evening clip that I just showed you. I'd like to point out these thumbnails of these video clips that I've done about the JBL speaker, which you'll see hanging on my life vest, although I'm not playing music currently, as well as this advanced touch and go video. All of these videos kind of talk about sound and how important it is to be able to hear everything that's going on around you as you're eFoiling, such as just there, the sound of the wingtip coming to the surface of the water. You need to be fully aware as you're learning how to do these type of maneuvers. Wing outs, as I like to call them, will happen more frequently as you learn to ride more aggressively, especially with high aspect wings, as their wingspan is much longer. I'd like to point out a couple of friends that I ran into along the way who have businesses, such as this boat here, who has a business of uplake and upland adventures. So if you'd like to do any adventures on or around Lake Powell on personal watercraft or UTVs, definitely check out Uplake and Upland Adventures. I often like to surf and fly from Wallweep Marina to Glen Canyon Dam and back. It gives me a nice 10-mile ride, and one of the purposes of this trip was to get some nice wing out photos with the dam in the background. Just some damn good photos. Nice sound of the wing out right there. And here's another friend and their business I ran into. This business is known as LPX, or Lake Powell Experience, and they do tours and also water sports tours with wakeboarding, wake surfing, things like that. And they do some rentals of jet skis and paddle boards, so they have quite a few different offerings. Returning to the marina, riding switch. Often I like to ride to a certain destination normal stance, and then on the way back switch my feet, riding switch. In this clip I also like to point out these nice, gentle, tiny wingtip trails. The air and the turbulence coming off of the wingtips. I often like to go onto Google and do a little simple research using aviation to explain some of the things that I see and feel on the hydrofoil, because a lot of aerodynamics, fluid dynamics, and hydrodynamics all go hand in hand.
Oh man, this is riding quick on the 200 and very tired. Wow. Not bad though. Not bad.
I'm sure there's still going to be some unique things about the different disciplines of fluid dynamics, so if you know something more than I do, definitely leave it in the comments below.
Purpose, breaching, tired and switch, no problem.
Near the Wallweep Marina, I started using my JBL speaker to listen to some music, which is copyright, so I have muted the video and swapped it with some music from the YouTube studio. I really started getting in the groove of riding switch and filling out the wing outs, getting them a little bit more aggressive, fully coming to the surface. I don't know if it was just time and experience or the music kind of giving me extra groove or a little bit of all the above, but this ride right next to the marina just felt amazing. It was slow, gentle, but a little bit aggressive all at the same time. I'm especially stoked about my switch toe side turns, such as the one you just saw there. Doing toe side turns can be challenging for many and most board sports, but toe side turns involving a wing out in eFoiling is especially difficult because you're facing away from the auditorial and visual cues of the wingtip coming to the surface. And here is another friend of Lake Powell Resorts and Marinas. So if you'd like to take a boat tour with other people, that is an option as well. And these two gentlemen in the kayak, they're just two random friendly people in a kayak. It's hard not to be friendly when you're enjoying beautiful Lake Powell. But if you'd like to rent a kayak, there's lots of different businesses. One of them I see all the time is Lake Powell paddleboards. You can rent from Page and then grab a kayak from a trailer that they keep on the Wallweep launch ramp where I like to launch my eFoil from. The ramp has been turned into a parking area for the swim beach, which is just behind me. And doing one last feel-good turn, riding normal because I was riding switch earlier, as you know, which gave me a little bit of rest. And this is riding the new Foil X. Check out the long selfie stick flick. You know, whatever way you want to enjoy Lake Powell, there's plenty of water. Go out, have fun. It's beautiful.